I grew up in the Midwest, Champaign-Urbana, Illinois, and when I was 18, I went out to California to go to university. And for whatever reason, the second day I was in California, it was very clear that that's the place I wanted to be, that's where I fit in, and I knew I would live there for the rest of my life. Then after I graduated, I went to Latin America, and Latin America had a big impact on me. I worked in human rights and also economic development, literacy training, community development, working with kids who were street kids, homeless kids. And I did that almost for 10 years. It was a dramatic part of my life. I kind of laugh today when I'm at a Dell computer or I'm at a large international insurance company and I'm talking to the leading managers of this global company, and I'm using some of the same skills, the same concepts that I learned with peasant farmers with machetes down in Latin America. It's all the same principles. People are motivated by fear and greed. And unfortunately, altogether, it's true in many cases that it's our fears and our greed that drives us rather than our loves, our passions, the things that we'd love to see happen in the world. But we're too afraid, or perhaps we wonder what would happen to our success if we followed those paths. I guess I'm a bit of an introvert, so that if I go to a cocktail party or some event, that when someone asks me what I do, I've always tried to find that one thing I do, or I could tell them, that wouldn't allow them to ask a follow-up question. Now, you say you're a writer. They're going to say, oh my gosh, what do you write about? Okay, no way you're going to talk about a writer. I used to say I teach religion at a university. That was a good one because no one wanted to talk about religion. You know, they thought, oh my gosh, he's going to bring up, he's going to try and proselytize me. Wrong answer today, because everyone wants to talk about spirituality and they want to go, oh really, what do you teach? I'm so interested in Christianity or Buddhism, or they're interested. So I'm really having a tough time now finding something that I can say which will turn the conversation cold, but which tells me that there's a lot more interest in what I do than I used to. I think the key to remaining authentic is to maintain what the Buddhists call a right livelihood, and that is whoever pays your paycheck, they start demanding things of you, and then you start feeling a bit fearful about speaking out or acting authentically. So make sure that when someone pays you to do something, that you can walk away and still feel that you can survive, that there is a life beyond that job or that paycheck, that client. So I've always tried to create independence, create a sense of, even if someone has hired me to do a job, that they're not also buying my soul. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks. It's a real pleasure to be here today with you. I'm going to talk a little bit about saving the corporate soul, and who knows, maybe your own. The title itself has created more discussion when I've been on a plane or in a store or at a book signing, that it elicits some kind of immediate response, because when I say saving the corporate soul, the first response I often get is, as if. Right? The second, I didn't know a corporation had a soul. Or where do you find it? Sometimes it's the second part that elicits a response. And who knows, maybe your own. And that's the part I say, oh, I would love to read that. I go, really? Then it's kind of intimidating. What should I have written that they want to read? So I want to talk today about what is saving the corporate soul and maybe your own. Meaningful work, purposeful work, passionate work. What does that mean? The reason I address the issue, the reason I wrote the book, is that my work as an investment banker, as a media entrepreneur, as a professor at a university, what I found in all those different walks of life, I found that people feel fragmented. They have to be one kind of person at work, another kind of person with their family, another kind of person with their philanthropic or community work. And folks are fed up. They want to be able to be integrated. They want to be able to have integrity and bring who they are to everything they do.